Top 10 Essay Topics About To Kill a Mockingbird. Slavery in the novel To Kill a Mockingbird. The novel To Kill a Mockingbird centers around the trial of Tom Robinson, a black man falsely accused of raping a white woman. In your essay, you can analyze how the character of Tom Robinson represents slaves in the southern states. Examine how the author depicts his case to show attitudes toward black people back in the 1930s. To Kill a Mockingbird, Movie Analysis. For this topic, you can analyze the black and white movie To Kill a Mockingbird, shot in 1962. In particular, you can suggest why, despite being shot many decades ago in monochrome and with no special effects, this movie remains one of the best examples of high-quality cinematography. Moral principles in Harper Lee's novel To Kill a Mockingbird. In this essay, you can focus on the role of moral principles in Harper Lee's novel. Examples of morals depicted in the book are fairness, equality, justice, respect, and kindness. For instance, you can analyze how Atticus represents the principles of fairness and justice by defending an innocent black man despite the community's prejudices. To Kill a Mockingbird, Main Themes. Harper Lee's book raises several socially and morally important themes, such as prejudice, law, social inequality, and the coexistence of good and evil. In your paper, you can examine each of these themes. Explain how the author portrays them and how they reflect the historical context of the novel. Don't forget to use quotes from the book to support your point. The Problem of Racism and Injustice in To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The novel To Kill a Mockingbird exposes race relations and justice in the southern states. In your essay, you can analyze the racial prejudices prevalent in the community of Macomb, Alabama, described in the book. You can also explain why, after a careful reading, one can conclude that Atticus was actually racist rather than a just and unbiased lawyer. To Kill a Mockingbird, Book and Movie Differences. Movie adaptations often disappoint people because they fail to meet their expectations. However, this is not the case with the film To Kill a Mockingbird. This movie has become as much a classic as the book itself. Yet, there are inherent differences in these formats. In this essay, you can explore what the film successfully accomplished where the novel failed, and vice versa. Social Issues in the To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This book tackles several pressing social issues that were ruining people's lives in the 1930s. For example, it exposes such problems as racism, prejudice, classism, inequality, and human rights. In your paper, you can examine what literary techniques and devices the author used to vividly depict these issues. In conclusion, you can speculate on whether such a literary portrayal of society's flaws can drive social change. Nelle Harper Lee and her life's reflection in To Kill a Mockingbird. Although To Kill a Mockingbird is not an autobiographical novel, Harper Lee seamlessly integrated parts of her life into her narration. For instance, the character of Atticus Finch is based on her father, who was an attorney and once defended two black men accused of murder. In your essay, you can find other parallels with Lee's life and see how the author's personal experiences helped her create a believable plot. To Kill a Mockingbird, How Symbolism Reinforces Important Ideas. This topic encourages you to analyze the symbols used in the novel and uncover their meaning and significance. You can start by discovering the symbolism of the book's title, where a mockingbird represents innocence, and killing it means destroying innocence. Other symbols you can analyze include front porches, the rabid dog, Mrs. Dubos's camellias, and Mayella Ewell's geraniums. Why Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird should not be banned. People have been trying to ban Harper Lee's novel since its publication. The reasons behind these attempts were the racial slurs and themes of rape portrayed in the book, as well as the use of offensive language, such as the N-word. In your essay, you can defend your stance on why To Kill a Mockingbird should not be banned. For instance, you can emphasize the lessons learned from the novel and its role in understanding the past.